guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to do this blue smoky eye makeup look. Now for those of you who do not have any eyeshadow primer at home, I will show you how you can use a little bit of this thing right here. I don't know if everybody has this at home. I don't know if it's that popular. Now I found this behind all of my essentials and I actually didn't know I had this. So as you can see, it really helps to get that pigmentation out of a colorful eyeshadow. And yeah, I think it's a very simple trick and it's very useful. If you are in a situation where you really want to play with an eyeshadow color and you don't have any eyeshadow primer, you can use this and it really works. I think this look would be good for like a night makeup look, to go out or something. And I would definitely let this be the statement of my whole outfit. Like, I don't know if I would go with bald accessories or anything, maybe with a white tube dress or a black dress like I'm wearing now. It would be super cute. And maybe for those like cold fall days, I would maybe wear maybe like a pair of jeans with like a fake leather jacket, and it would look nice too. So you can definitely play with this eye makeup look even if it's kind of bald and dramatic. Alright, so I really want to keep this intro short, so yeah, if you guys want to see how I did this look, keep on watching and let's get started. So I just want to show you real quick what happens if you just go right in with your concealer. Now if you are in this situation that you only have your concealer, what I suggest is apply it and do not set it with a setting powder or an eyeshadow, because that's just going to create a powdery surface, so that colorful eyeshadow will not stick to your eyelid. And even if you have an eyeshadow primer, don't set it either with a setting powder, because it's just going to create the same powdery surface, which we want to avoid. Otherwise that colorful eyeshadow will not stick, like I said it before. So I'm just going to show you on this side what happens with the concealer only. Alright guys, so I'm ready to apply my eyeshadow and I'm going to be using this beautiful palette by BH Cosmetics. This one is called Take Me to Brazil. I know they have a second edition, and the second one is called Take Me Back to Brazil, and I think it has a little bit more eyeshadow, but I love the colors. You can do so many eye makeup looks with this palette, and it's super affordable and it's cruelty free. So for today's look, I'm gonna be going in with this beautiful, it's kind of like a purplish bluish color. It's a mix of, I don't know if it's indigo, but yeah, I absolutely love this color. So in my opinion, the best tool to apply a colorful eyeshadow is with your finger. Even if you have a shimmery eyeshadow, I think the best way to apply it is with your finger. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and start building it up by dabbing it into my eyelid, and I want this look to be kind of a rounded eye makeup look. I'm not going to create that cat eye. I find it could be a little bit more trendy when you go with that rounded eye look, but I don't want to create that illusion of a small eye, so I'm going to take that eyeshadow upwards closer to my eyebrow. So we'll see how it goes. So basically this is where I get as far as the intensity of this eyeshadow, and it's okay, but I really want that blue to pop. So I'm gonna be showing you my little trick with this old school product here. I am going to apply my concealer just because I want to even up the color. I do have veins sticking out, and all of the products I'll be using today will be in the description box. Alright, so this is blended. Okay, so like I said, I am going with a transition color, and I'm going to be using my Morphe palette. This is the 35W palette. I'm going to go in with this color here. So with this color, I really want it to be a little higher from the crease area. Like I said, and I'm not going to extend it too far. I am going to stay right here and slowly picking up more color. Like so. And I'm just going to deepen that up a little more, and I think I'm going to go in with sometimes I have that problem where I can't tell what color is darker than the other one. I don't know why, but sometimes when I look at two similar colors, I have that problem. I don't know why. I've heard that if you squint like that, you're able to tell what's darker. So yeah, that kind of helped. So I'm going to go in with this color right here with that same brush. So I think that's like as dark I want to go for now. Alright, so now I'm going to show you that little trick with this right here. So obviously this is very tacky. This Vaseline thing is very tacky. You can also use it where you apply your highlight if you want that highlighter to pop, and it actually helps a lot. So what I'm gonna do now is literally just grab the smallest amount. I'm gonna go with my pinky here, and I remove the excess. I use a mirror for that actually. Okay, so now I'm going to grab the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start by packing into the eyelid like this, doing dabbing motions. And first is kind of, what I like to do is go over the area I apply that Vaseline to set that in place, basically like we set our concealer, we set the Vaseline as well. So that's the first coat, and from there you can start building up. So now I'm gonna go for a second layer of that Vaseline. So I'm just grabbing some, removing the excess, and apply it. Now you might have a little bit of a transfer, right? When you apply that Vaseline, like if you see that it's actually picking up color, don't you worry, because we are going to lock that in place. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna go start dabbing it in, locking that in place. So as you can see, this side is a lot more pigmented than this side, and I can actually continue building it up until I'm satisfied. Hopefully my camera was recording because alright, so I'm basically going to repeat the same steps. So right now I'm just going in with my transition color. So my camera did die, so here what I did, I repeated the same steps as I did on my right eye. So I cleaned up and I applied my concealer. I went in with a transition shade and I applied a little bit of Vaseline, and here I'm packing in some blue eyeshadow. And here I am with a small pencil brush, and I grabbed a little bit more of that blue eyeshadow, and basically I went in on the areas that I couldn't get with my fingers. And with a bigger pencil brush, I went in with a brown eyeshadow and I went over those edges one more time just to create a smoother transition. And yeah. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna clean up. Alright, so I'm just gonna apply a thin layer of mascara, and you guys know I've been using this one lately by Wet n Wild. Nothing crazy, just so it blends nicely with the fake lashes. I think it's better when I do this. So I'm just gonna apply my lashes off camera and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so to speed up the process, I decided to do my face off camera just because I don't have any new products to show you, and basically it is the same routine I've been doing lately. So to speed up the process, I decided to do it off camera. So I'm just gonna finish up with you guys. I'm going to finish up the lower lash line and maybe retouch the lipstick. But yeah, and maybe apply a little bit of a highlight. Okay, so I did do my eyebrows off camera as well, and because this is a bold makeup look, I did go a little bit heavier with the dip brow this time, just because I feel it balances everything out. So I do want to apply a little bit of a highlight under the eyebrow too. I'm just gonna go with a light eyeshadow like this one right here, and I'm gonna use this brush, and I'm just going to focus that first here right on the arch, and I'm not going necessarily inward. I'm just going with what's bare like that. And I also like to go with that same brush I used and just blend everything together just to have a smoother edge. Alright guys, so for the lower lash line, I'm just going to repeat the same brown colors I used at the beginning. So first I'm just going to go in with this lighter shade here and gradually build up the intensity with darker browns. And I'm actually going heavy here. I want this lower lash line to be kind of chunky. This time I'm going to go with this darker brown here, and then I'm going to jump with and go ahead with this brown. Was it this one or this one? No, I think it was this one. Okay, so I'm going to dive into that darker brown that I showed you. So now I'm just going to go in with a little bit of a highlight in the inner corner. And I'm going to use my Bybel palette. Alright, so I'm actually going to go with this one right here. That's like the only one I use. And I'm actually going to drag it and that is definitely making me look awake. Okay, so I'm just gonna highlight some areas. So the bridge of the nose, Cupid's bow, and the cheekbone area too. Actually, for the lips, I have here, this is ColourPop Lippie Stix in the color Brink, and it's very pretty, I find. Can you see that? Okay, and I'm just gonna go and apply a thin layer. And there you have it, guys, a smoky blue eye makeup look. Let me know if you guys tried this little trick I showed you with the Vaseline. You can also use it to apply your highlighter if you have difficulty getting to that intensity that you want. You can just go ahead on those areas that you want to highlight, and that should do the trick. And obviously you can do the same technique with any other eyeshadow. You can go ahead with a green eyeshadow, a purple eyeshadow, any color you want, and it should work. So yeah, once again, I want to know your thoughts. Write to me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching my videos and for your support, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.